Quick Start and Troubleshooting Guide for your Workhorse 5-gallon rechargeable sprayer from Greenleaf. What to do if you can't hear the pump running. If you turn on your sprayer but don't hear the pump run, that doesn't mean it's broken. Your sprayer features an on-demand pressure pump, meaning that the pump will only run as needed. Your sprayer is equipped with a pressure sensor that shuts off the pump when it reaches a maximum pressure limit. Let's check to see if the pump is already pressurized by removing the unit from the charger and adding 1 to 2 gallons of water. Turn the switch to the on position and squeeze the wand trigger. If the battery is charged and there are no clogs, it should work and your pump should start running. Now, if that doesn't work, let's start with the basics, making sure the battery is charged. When charging the battery on your sprayer, always make sure that the power switch is in the off position. If the switch is toggled into the on position when charging, the battery may not be taking a charge. We can also make sure the charger itself is working by plugging it into a power outlet. The light on the charger should be green only. Next, we'll put your spray unit on charge and check the following. If you see solid green, it means the battery is fully charged. It can also mean the charger isn't properly connected to the unit, so double check that as well. Solid red means the battery is not yet fully charged. Blinking from red to green means the battery is almost charged, but just needs a little more time. But if it's only blinking red, that means the battery is defective and will need to be replaced. Now, once we've checked the battery, let's check the fuse. To check that the fuse is good, let's look next to the on-off switch for the flip-top compartment that holds the fuse. On newer models, the fuse should be a standard 5-amp mini-blade fuse found in most hardware and automotive stores. Lastly, if the battery is charged and the fuse is good, it could be that the switch is bad. To help us figure out if the switch is defective, let's just take that switch out of the equation. We can directly wire the battery to the pump to help us narrow down possible defects. That way, we'll complete the circuit to see if the switch is the problem. First, empty out the tank. Then locate the suction supply hose on the bottom right side of the sprayer. That way, you can loosen the swivel nut without liquid spilling everywhere. It's also a good idea to be careful not to lose the washer or strainer when you take off the swivel nut. Second, let's remove the 6 screws that hold that back panel to the tank. You'll find 4 of the screws near the axle and the remaining 2 screws on top of the panel, right above the switch plate. Once you have the panel removed, you should be able to see the pump, battery, and wires. Locate where the 4 wires are connected and disconnect them at both points. Take the 2 separated wires that are coming directly from the back of the switch plate and just move them to the side. We won't need either of those 2 for this test. That leaves you 2 wires left, one from the battery and one from the pump. Connect those 2 wires together. If the pump turns on, bingo! We figured out that the pump and the battery are not faulty, and it's most likely just the switch that needs replaced. But if the pump still doesn't turn on, it's more common that the battery's the issue here. To keep your Workhorse sprayer performing at its best for years to come, we also offer replacement parts available for purchase online, including batteries, switches, pumps, handles, spray wands, and more. All parts are backed by our expert customer support team to help you troubleshoot any issues. And be sure to check out our full lineup of sprayers, including broadcast and spot sprayers for your ATV, portable sprayers, skid sprayers, sprayer pumps, and spray guns. We're committed to providing the parts and long-term support you need to get years of value and to help keep your lawn and fields looking great. Greenleaf, the fluid flow experts.